Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Something Strange, the podcast that brings you the weirdest and oddest news from around the world. I'm Javy, and as always, with me is Cody.
Hello.
How you doing today, man?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Doing all right. Pretty tired.
Hanging in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hanging in there, recovering from my band's show on Friday.
Ooh, and it was a barn burner.
It was crazy, man.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting that many people.
It's a good show.
Shout out to Little League Champs, my band. You guys killed it on Friday. Today is Sunday, March 5th. When we're recording this, and it was one hell of a show, man.
Yeah, you're in that title. You won the championship out there.
Yeah, you know, we had to live up to the name.
Yeah.
So we killed. A lot of people showed up too. It was crazy.
Yeah. I was there. I was shirtless.
I was not ready for that many people to show up.
Oh yeah, it was pretty crazy.
It was a lot. But yeah, so how do you feel about your articles today, man?
I found a couple doozies, if I do say so myself.
Did you?
A couple dandies.
Couple dandelions.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I think both of them bring a lot to the table.
Oh,
I think we're gonna have a lot to discuss.
Yeah.
And I think it's gonna be a good podcast.
Oh, all right. I'm excited. Yeah, I've got some. I got a couple of weird ones too. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into the news. All right, Cody, hit me with that first headline, bro.
All right, the first headline for this first article is: Man arrested with the world's first gun. What do you think this gun is about?
Wait, with the world's first gun?
Yes.
I don't know. Did the cops just pull him over or something, and he had a really, really old firearm?
Well, you could say that.
Or does it involve a penis?
It doesn't involve a penis this time. Not this time.
Okay.
But a man was pulled over by the Baltimore Police Department, and they shared on their Facebook post a picture of this gun. They found this gun during their search and seizure over here. Here's a picture of the old-timey piece right there.
Holy shit.
It looks like a gun from like the early days, the 1800s. It's got like tape on it.
That thing's old as fuck.
It's a very old pistol. So this man was pulled over, and the police discovered that he had a handgun in his car along with some drugs. Since the man's criminal record prohibits him from owning a gun, the cops confiscated it. Now, the only thing they found that was out of the ordinary was that this gun looked like it was made before any other gun in the world.
Yeah, it looks ridiculously old.
It looks very old. It's an old pistol. There's a picture of it at the article. The actual headline for the article is, people are pretty much convinced this gun is confiscated, came from a time traveler. The subheadline is, this is the first gun you have access to in Grand Theft Auto Gettysburg.
Grand Theft Auto Gettysburg? It's the prequel.
It's the prequel to all the GTAs.
Exactly.
The weapon's old-timey look, its old-timey looking appearance was not lost on the social media, and there's a bunch of people with just hilarious like quotations,
like comments and shit.
Yeah, about this article. One of them says, if it pleases the peasants, brave constables wish to inform us they have apprehended a young rapscallion armed with a pepper box whilst operating his horseless carriage.
That's amazing. That's a ridiculously old pistol. Why does he have it?
No clue.
Did it say anything like where he found it, or if it was just given to him, or what?
Not a lot of info in this article about where the actual gun comes from.
So they just pulled the guy over and he had it in his car?
Yeah.
I like how the handle was taped up.
Yeah, the handle's like taped, and it's like...
Was it like to prevent the trigger from...
You can't shoot this gun.
I taped it, officer. It's fine.
It's not a real gun, okay?
It didn't have a safety, so I made one. With electrical tape.
Another comment said, I was under the impression that John Wilkes Booth was no longer alive.
Nah, man, he's still alive. He's chilling with Tupac in Mexico.
The funny thing is, a man named John Wilkes responded to that comment and said, I was home with my wife. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I like how the comments are funnier than the actual article.
Yeah, it's just like, when you see something like this out of the ordinary, like, who the fuck is carrying this piece out there? You know what I mean?
Why does he have it?
That's a great question.
I want to know.
I want to talk to this young man.
Where's this story at? Baltimore?
Out of Baltimore, yep.
He's pretty close by. Let's go find him.
Yeah.
Let's go visit him in jail.
Here's what we got. We got no name because they didn't release his name.
Perfect.
We don't know what police. He was pulled over by the Baltimore Police Department. We don't know what jail he would be in, so we wouldn't be able to find him there. But we go out on the streets of Baltimore, ask about a time traveler. We'll find him.
You think they didn't release his name because they don't know his name? They just know him as the Doctor? Can you imagine that's the reason why?
That's the beginning of the episode right there.
Yeah, it's a Doctor Who Christmas special.
Yeah, why do I have this?
What is this? Some wibbly wobbly timey wimey thing.
Some of these comments, man. Someone wrote, "Good to see we prevented another tragic stagecoach robbery."
Hey, man. Those are serious in Baltimore, all right?
Someone asked, "Repeat offender? Was his first offense throwing tea in the harbor?" And this is the last comment they have up is, "This is the type of gun the founding fathers had in mind when drafting the Second Amendment. On second thought, I believe this is the actual gun they had with them when they were drafting the Second Amendment."
They're drafting it and they're holding it like, this is what we're talking about. You can bear arms as long as they're smaller than your actual arms.
And I'm reading this article off the Huffington Post, and they decide to end this with a joke.
Oh,
Good job,
course.
HuffPost. The Baltimore Police Department could not be reached for comment by the Huffington Post for more details on the gun or whether they would be reopening the investigation into President Abraham Lincoln's assassination.
Hey, man, that's a cold case.
Yeah, we don't know who did it.
You know? Fucking A.
It wasn't clear as day. It wasn't right behind the man.
Yeah, no one identified the killer at all.
No.
History is bullshit. It's a conspiracy theory. They should reopen the case.
They should reopen the case. So actually, this is from the Baltimore Police Department. They did release his name on their Facebook post, actually.
Oh, did
so,
they?
Yeah. This
you want
is
to say the name?
We can say the name. I don't think it'd be
Well,
too
I mean,
bad.
it's public information at
Yeah,
this point if it's
yeah.
on Facebook. What's the name?
They start the Facebook post with officers arrest man with a loaded handgun during traffic stop. On March 1st, 2017, officers on the Eastern Dispatch Operations Unit pulled over a car in the 700 block of North Rose Street. During the traffic stop, officers recovered a loaded handgun and drugs in the vehicle. 36-year-old Keith Gladden was arrested at the scene. He was transported to Central Booking and Intake Facility. Gladden is a repeat offender and is prohibited from possessing a firearm.
I like how he's not allowed to have a firearm.
So
but the
he's
one
like-
that he has
Yeah.
is old as shit. I wonder if he thought, like, it's so goddamn old, they're not going to consider this a firearm.
Yeah, technically, sir, this isn't a firearm.
It doesn't work.
It can't fire.
And besides, I have the safety on. I got a shit ton of duct tape on
I've
it.
taped that bitch close, so it can't
The
do
trigger
nothing.
is taped down. It's impossible to fire this bitch. Are you fucking serious, man? And I like how he had drugs too, right?
Yep.
So like he had drugs. I mean, whatever. Like, he gets arrested for that. Sure, whatever. I mean, don't have drugs on you, but
Yeah.
he got arrested for drugs. Didn't say what drugs though, right?
Nope, just said drugs, I believe.
No,
Let me
I
check one
have
more
a feeling
time.
it's like just like weed or something.
Yeah.
But I mean, the fact that he has a really old firearm, but he still got arrested for it because he's not supposed to have any firearm whatsoever. Like, that's really funny.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did he get it? I really want to know. Like, I want to know if he found it somewhere. I don't know where the fuck he was in Baltimore where he could have found it.
Who knows?
You know, or did like he steal it from someone?
Maybe.
Or it was
Javi,
a
I don't know
gift?
if I've told you about this, but I've been watching The Wire recently.
Yeah.
Great show.
Okay.
Takes place in Baltimore. Drug trade, inner city.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I know this guy. I feel like I've seen his story. You know, I feel like I know the plight.
Season 3, episode 6.
He comes in with a loaded fucking...
But it's taped.
Yeah, it's taped. Don't worry. Everyone back up. It's fine.
No one panic.
All right?
I've taped this gun and the trigger down.
I didn't put any gunpowder in it anyways. It's fine.
I lost the little thing that pushes the bullet into the gun.
The little thing.
The little pipe cleaner shit.
The pipe cleaner. And then they just light him up with real guns. He's like, ah!
And that's the end of the episode.
Yeah, it's a great episode.
It's an hour long of him trying to convince people it's not a good...
It's not a real
It's
gun.
not a functioning firearm. And then just SWAT team comes in, just fucking lights him up.
I like to think that he like went to a pawn shop after he got arrested the first time. He's like, I need a firearm. Let's go to the pawn shop. And that's the only one there. He's like, ah, shit, man. I
That's
guess
all
I'm
he could
st-
afford at the
I
time?
guess I'm stuck with this.
Shit, I can only
I'll make
afford...
do.
I can only afford the freaking 1800s version of the noisy cricket.
Yeah.
And it's taped. So what the fuck
Yeah,
am I
it
gonna
came
do?
with the tape on it.
Yeah.
Can I get like a sale? Because it's obviously taped together.
Can I at least get a discount?
You know,
I mean,
like,
it's obviously fucked up.
It's not even going to fire, is it? Why am I even buying this?
Why the fuck? I mean, fuck it. I like history.
Yeah, I guess
Give me it.
I got to do it. I got to do it.
Maybe like, I mean, he got caught with drugs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he bought drugs at that same pawn shop, but the only way he could get drugs was to buy something at the pawn shop.
Oh, it's like, hey.
So he's like, yeah, that looks cool. Give me that. I
Yeah.
really just want the weed.
I just want the old timey piece and the weed, you know? Like,
You know, I mean, God, do I really have to buy something? I mean, yeah, give me
and
the
then he was
fucked up
immediately
gun.
pulled over. He's like, oh, I didn't even have time to hide the fake gun.
Shit!
Damn it.
He told me it was from Nerf. He said it was fake. He even gave me darts.
He was trying to push him into the gun.
He was like, how do these Nerf darts fit in the gun?
Where does the air compress to shoot out the dart?
The Nerf dart goes over the barrel.
It doesn't fit, man.
This is bullshit. I want my money back.
I'll take it.
I got you, bro. I got the long strike Nerf gun. You
Yeah,
want that?
yeah.
I'll trade.
We'll have a fight. We'll see which one fires first.
He fires a dart at me, and I just hit him with this old ass bullet that's still lodged in there.
Just fires the wrong way. Hits him. Ow! Ow! Shit!
This Nerf gun hurts.
Ah! The combustion! Ah!
Combustion.
I don't know. It's an old timey gun. It's got combustion.
You know, science.
Yeah.
Oh, we have final thoughts on this guy.
Whew. I respect this man. I like his style in firearms. If you're gonna work, you know, in these illegal type of formats, you know, drugs, firearms, and such, you gotta give you something that makes you stand out from the rest.
Yeah, I know what you're getting into.
They call him old timey. You know what I mean? Because he carries that old timey piece.
They
out
call
of
him
the Baltimore streets.
They call him Old Timey Keith.
Yeah, old timey Keith. Oh,
Old
there
Timey.
goes old timey Keith.
Man, there go Old Timey Keith, man.
Don't piss him off. He'll throw his weapon at you because that's all he can do.
It's taped up, though. It's taped up.
If you get hit by the tape side, it doesn't hurt that bad.
No,
But
he
the metal,
grabs it.
right
He
in the
grabs
head.
it by the tape because there's some hanging off of it. He swings it around like a slingshot, and he fires the pistol at you like that.
He's the craziest mofo in Baltimore, man.
Don't fuck with Old Timey Keith, man.
Don't fuck with him. Javi, final thoughts?
Oh man, I really want to know where he got this old ass pistol, why he had it, you know, and if he was actually going to use it to fucking kill someone.
Oh, yeah.
Or at least, you know, injure them.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how much damage that thing's going to do at this
Who knows?
point. Yeah.
For all you guys listening, definitely check out the article. Take a look at the picture of the gun and
Yeah.
send us emails about your comments about
Exactly.
what
If
he would
anyone-
do with this gun.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you guys know what kind of gun it is, especially any of you history buffs, you know, send us an email, man. Like, we want to know because I was horrible at history, so I don't know what the fuck this thing is.
Yeah.
You know, it's obviously a gun. But I don't know where it's from, what time period, whatever. So if you guys want to send us an email, you can contact us at somethingstrangepodcast@gmail.com. All one word, no spaces, underscores, or anything like that. And also, real quick, we are on iTunes and Google Play. I forgot to mention that in the beginning of this. But yeah, feel free to listen to us there, subscribe there. Any feedback you want to give us, feel free to leave us a rating on iTunes or Google Play. Any feedback is much appreciated. And you got anything else before we wrap up and go to the next article?
No, I want to roll. I want to roll the streets with this man.
Old Timey Keith
Yeah, man. We could.
out in Baltimore.
Yeah, we could make some noise out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
buddy.
saying?
You know, maybe a night of theater.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
go out with a bang.
Maybe. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Maybe you should join us too.
Maybe. I don't know, man. Old Timey Keith is crazy. Oh man, all right, we're gonna take a quick break and then we'll get into the next article. All right, Cody. Here's my headline for you. This one's gonna be interesting.
Okay.
Be like, freeze, stop, put it down, and step away from the giant cock.
Okay. What my mind immediately goes to
I mean, knowing your mind,
is a porno.
naturally.
So, a man has a giant cock.
Uh,
He's about to have sex with a young lady. Police
Uh-huh.
bust in. Say, hold on. Freeze. Drop that cock.
She like has it like there, like.
You caught me.
I don't know why. Before I tell you the actual headline, I don't know why. Like, SWAT team kicks the door down.
Yeah, exactly.
Freeze right there, Mandingo.
Jesus.
Oh man. Anyway, so the actual headline is 3,000-pound rooster statue stolen from North Carolina farm.
3,000 pound.
Yeah,
This is a.
that's a big cock.
I was gonna say this is an elaborate like theft here. If it's 3,000 pounds, you gotta have like multiple people with you, but that is a big cock.
It is. So the article is dated February 16th, so it happened a while ago. So in the dead of night last weekend in North Carolina's Alexander County, a massive concrete statue of a rooster disappeared from its perch in front of a poultry farm. The white rooster stands about 4 feet tall and has a bright red wattle. Alexander County Sheriff Chris Bowman tells the two-way. It is valued at more than $1,000, but perhaps the most impressive aspect of the lawn ornament is its considerable weight, approximately 3,000 pounds, according to Bowman. Large concrete lawn ornaments of this kind are not uncommon in the area, which is home to numerous poultry farms, according to the sheriff. But he says this case is very strange. How appropriate for our podcast. It's the first time in his 37 years with the sheriff's department that he's seen a theft like this. We've had larceny of yard ornaments, but nothing of this size and weight. We still don't know why anyone would want to take and steal this type of ornament. He says authorities received reports of a tractor in the area the night the rooster was stolen. They found it Thursday, still in the county. It's like they gave up.
So they found the rooster?
I guess they found the tractor.
Oh, they found the tractor. Okay.
Pulling the rooster.
Oh, so they found both.
No. So it goes on. It says, we found evidence of white paint on the forks of the tractor that we believe matches the paint from the concrete statue rooster, Bowman says. Bowman says authorities have apprehended a man they believe has run afoul, parentheses, sorry, of the law. Andrew Justice, 32, of nearby Taylorsville, has been charged with felony larceny and misdemeanor injury to real property. He also faces a charge of reckless driving. Bowman says Justice came flying off the state highway and slid into the driveway as he arrived to meet with police. Pete Gilliland, who runs the poultry farm, tells the two-way that he is baffled by the theft of the statue, which he gave his wife as a birthday gift 5 or 6 years ago.
Honey.
So he gave her a big cock for her birthday, but not in the way that she probably wanted.
Honey, let me show you what I got for you.
I got a giant cock for you.
She's like, yes. She goes
Check
outside.
it out. And it's like,
oh, shit.
some bitch.
Damn it.
Fuck you, man.
I'm out of here.
I'm going to go fuck myself. Can't even do it.
So they arrested this guy. Did they find the statue?
I think, well, they arrested the guy, so I'm assuming they got it.
Okay.
I guess he told them where it was.
I'll never tell you where it is.
I'm never telling you when I put that cock. Okay, it says, he has no idea why someone would go to the trouble of stealing the giant rooster. As for the suspect, I do not know him. I have no relationship with him. I recognize him, but that's about all. Gilliland finds the theft all the more surprising because the statue is very difficult to move. No shit.
Yeah, 3,000 pounds
It's
or whatever it is.
3,000 pounds. When he initially brought it home, he used a skid loader. Yeah. To make off with it, one would very likely need a tractor, which he says typically doesn't go over 20 miles an hour or drive at night.
Let's get out of here.
We gotta go. Quick, they're catching up. And perhaps the biggest question, where is the rooster now? Wow, they still haven't found it.
Okay.
Authorities found the base of the statue several miles away from its home, but the rest of the bird remains missing. When questioned about the rooster's whereabouts, this individual did not cooperate, Bowman says. Justice has been placed under a $10,000 secured bond and is scheduled to appear in court on Monday.
Justice has been placed.
All right,
It's
Cody.
the perfect last name for being arrested.
I know, right? All right, Cody, what's your thoughts on this guy?
I don't know what to think. Like, he obviously is working with other people, right? He's not the only one in on
There's
this.
no way he's the only one that could have moved.
But
that
he ain't
thing.
snitching. So I respect that about him.
You know, I mean,
And
snitches do get stitches.
yeah, and he has appreciation for large cock.
Hey,
Why steal this? Like, what is like?
I know.
I guess what they were probably thinking is like, okay, it's out in the open. It's probably worth a lot. It's probably easy to like scoop and go as far as like something expensive, you know?
I mean, they did say it was worth $1,000.
Yeah.
That's a good chunk of change for a giant cock.
Yeah, but like, how many people are you working with? Like, if it's like 5 people, what, you all get $200? Like, is that worth it?
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, if you have to split it with
Yeah.
these people, if it was 2 people, then sure.
yeah,
But even then, 2 people to move that big of a statue?
yeah.
There's no fucking way, man.
I mean, I guess the tractor would do most of the heavy lifting and stuff.
yeah, but how do you... Well, I don't know. I think they had a lift,
Yeah.
so they probably were able to just lift it up. Like, they didn't actually do the lifting. But I don't know, man.
So then they broke it off the base of it because they
Yeah.
found the base, but they still can't find the giant cock.
Yeah, they don't know where the rest of it is, and they're not telling
Who
them
do
where
you
it is.
like?
That's the thing. I don't
Like,
I don't
you
know
probably
which
are
is
breaking it down for parts, I guess, to sell. You're not gonna just sell like some giant cock to someone, right?
Well, what parts are you gonna do? It's just it's a concrete statue. It's
Why
just
is it
a
worth that
giant.
much, then?
It's just a giant concrete statue. I guess because maybe it belongs to a poultry farm, so I guess they paid money for, for like marketing, I guess, or like to show that
Who the
it's
fuck's
a
gonna
poultry farm.
buy that though? Another poultry farm? Like,
Fuck if I know, man. I
just
don't
check
know
all the poultry farms in South Carolina for the giant cock.
I don't know, man. I
This
don't
is
work
South
with-
Carolina, right?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. I'm sorry.
I don't know what it looks like in Alexander County. Like I don't know if that's
Wow.
maybe that's farm country.
Yeah, all poultry. You know.
I mean, given that there's poultry farms, I'm assuming it is.
Yeah.
But I mean, look. Okay, here. This is what it looks like. This is what the cock looks like. So I don't know what's considered the base there.
Wait.
Is it like that little like stump looking thing in the middle?
I guess.
Is that the
so.
base, or is the base buried underneath the
Can't-
mulch and shit?
I can't tell how
I
big
don't
it
know.
is in this picture either.
Yeah, because it looks like a normal lawn ornament. Like,
Yeah.
like a gnome or something, like a really small one.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that it was a giant statue that weighed 3,000 pounds,
I mean, it was 4 feet tall.
that's a big rooster.
Yeah. It doesn't look that big in that picture though.
I don't think the picture does it
The
justice.
scale is like off in it, you know?
Yeah, there's something about it that's like it looks tiny.
Yeah.
But no, can you imagine though? Like stealing a 3,000 pound 4-foot rooster statue.
Yeah.
One, why?
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna? I don't know. Maybe they're gonna use it as decoration in their own place.
Maybe.
Something like, 'cause how
I
some
gotta
people,
have that giant cock.
I need that cock in my house. But like, how some people steal like street signs or like stop signs and shit for like decoration in their room or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
I mean, I get that.
But those are like
Also, don't steal road
those aren't
signs.
3,000 pounds either. This is something you
Yeah.
had to like plan to
Those
move.
are. I'm not telling you to go do it because you shouldn't do it. But
Yeah.
those are easier to steal.
right.
You literally take a socket wrench and like, take it off the post and you're gone.
Yeah.
But like a 3,000 pound concrete statue.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I know I've said that probably a million times already.
That's heavy. It's very
How the
heavy.
Fuck. Did you manage to do that?
I don't know.
Like, props to you for being able to steal that thing on a tractor that only goes 20 miles an hour.
Like this is the thing. Like they had to have planned this for at least some sort of time. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. It's like come up with the perfect time frame
yeah.
to go to the farm, get it on a tractor, which makes I'm assuming makes a shit ton of noise.
Right. Let's just say you work a job for a week.
Yeah.
You make $1,000. Like what's the point of stealing this thing? you know?
Taxes, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like
I know.
I imagine like this took months of planning and they just like didn't go to work or anything. Like we need that giant chicken, and the amount of money they lost like not working compared to just stealing this.
I don't know. Maybe they had PTO saved up. you know.
Maybe.
They probably had some paid time off.
Just for this. They've
know?
been planning for years. Like we need to save all our paid time off so we can get that chicken in 3 years.
I'm gonna save up a month's worth of PTO. I'm gonna take that off. We're gonna plan how to steal this giant cock out of the poultry farm
We're gonna get it going.
because we need it. We need the money. So you guys have jobs that pay way more than that. Why are you doing? No, we need it. Damn it. Oh my god. Like, all right. Final thoughts with this idiot or group of idiots.
I respect this man. I respect the hustle. I respect his plight. Sometimes you gotta go make money. Sometimes you gotta go steal a giant rooster. We've all been there.
Maybe he got laid off from that job.
Yeah.
Needed the money real bad.
Maybe he used to work at the poultry farm. It's like, I don't know this man. I've only seen him. He's like, yeah, I've been working at your farm for years.
He's like a disgruntled employee that no one like remembered.
Yeah.
He was that like invisible employee that everyone just shadowed over.
He never talks.
It's like, man, that guy was weird. No one ever talked to him.
Weird cat.
You know? He's just on payroll. He shows up and he leaves.
Steals a rooster.
Yeah, he stole the fucking rooster off the front line.
Yeah. Number one, don't steal. Don't steal shit.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's not going to end well for you.
Seriously.
You know what I mean? Especially for something like this, you know? What this isn't worth all that much, you know? But is this like some family heir that was stolen from you that you want back? You know what I mean? Like, what does this mean to you? This giant cock.
What does it mean?
But that's a funny story, man. Interesting stuff for sure.
Yeah, my final thoughts is don't steal shit.
Yeah.
Ever.
Not
you
a
should
good idea.
never steal shit. You know? And then especially that, like, I get it, like, I don't know if it was a prank or what, or if you were actually gonna sell the thing.
That's a little far for a prank. Like,
yeah, but I mean,
let me get my tractor so we can move this 3,000-pound rooster.
I don't know, man. Some pranks get elaborate.
I guess.
You know, but I mean, even if you were able to sell it, you know, who are you gonna sell it to?
That's what I'm saying. Like, who wants this?
Yeah, like
where's the market for giant cock?
Yeah, like I don't know, man. That's a pretty big market for that. Yeah. But I mean, who are you going to sell it to?
Yeah.
In that area? I feel like that's a small town, and like everyone's going to know where it's from.
Exactly.
You know, but I don't know. Were you going to take it out of state and then sell it somewhere, or like
maybe?
Were you just going to keep it for yourself?
Maybe.
Granted that it was only worth $1,000.
Yeah. It's a prize.
Yeah.
My first theft.
You know, put it on Instagram.
Yeah.
First crime ever.
Hashtag big cock.
Hashtag outlaw. Oh my god! But yeah, don't be an idiot.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do
bad idea.
Stupid shit like this. But thank you for doing it also because you gave us news.
Yeah, there we
to
go.
report. But yeah, so if anybody has any updates on this, you know, feel free to email us.
If you know Mr. Justice personally.
Yeah, because I want to know. I want to know if there's any updates because this happened a while ago.
Yeah.
So about 3 weeks ago, roughly. So I wonder if there's any more updates on it. We're gonna have to look into it eventually because that's great. We're on episode 7 today.
Yeah. Oof.
So I think what we're gonna do, we're not sure yet, but I think on episode 10 we're gonna do like a recap of all the stories that we've covered so far and see if there's any updates on them.
Yeah.
You know,
or at least some of the good ones.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna pick and choose. You can also email us which ones you think are your favorites.
Yeah.
You know, we'll take a look and then we'll update you guys on them. But yeah, so let's go ahead and take a quick break and then we'll move on to the next article. All right, Cody. What's that next headline, bro?
All right, so the fake headline I came up for this one is Woman loses bag, but maybe finds love? Question mark. So
okay.
What do you think happened there?
I have a feeling I saw this.
You might have seen this one? Okay.
When I was looking at stories?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Because sometimes you're a tricky bitch with these.
I am a tricky bitch.
You know? Let's see.
Grandma called me that.
So they used to call me in high school.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait. So she loses her purse and maybe finds love, is that what you said?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Cool. Okay, so I have a feeling that she loses her purse and someone maybe found it and gave it back, but then like asked her out or something.
Yes. Pretty close.
Close?
But it gets much creepier. So the actual headline from this is young woman loses purse on a night out, gets it back in post with creepiest note ever weeks later.
Okay, I did see the headline.
See this headline?
I thought that's what it was.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure because it could have been anything.
So this article is on mirror.uk.
Mirror.uk, by the way, is fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah, they got a lot of good stuff.
I love that site.
So it starts off with, as a young person who enjoys a night out, it's a rite of passage to lose your purse or wallet and to have to go through the painstaking process of canceling all your cards and ordering replacements, and so have you. Most of us have to face facts and bid farewell to our boots advantage points. Don't know what that is. This is a British article, so
yeah, I'm assuming that's something English.
Yep. But if you're lucky, someone will find it and get it back to you. What you don't expect is for the purse to be delivered via post with an incredibly weird note from whoever found it. And by post, I think they mean like mail and stuff.
Yeah.
Haley Min, 25, from London lost her purse on a night out when she was drunk. A standard occurrence for most young people, really.
Well, yeah.
But 6 weeks later, she received it back in the post along with a note, which she described as the creepiest ever. It began, "Dear Miss Haley, how are you?"
At least he was polite.
Yeah. "Hoping you will be fine and well. I would like to inform you that I found your precious purse." That's a little weird.
I don't know. I guess it depends on how old this person is.
Yeah. "By Liverpool Street Station. Might you dropped it and looking for it?" Weird English there.
I don't know. Maybe he's foreign.
So the article goes on, "That's all polite so far, right? So good?"
So far, yeah.
But then it takes a weird turn.
Naturally, okay.
He continued, "My whole intentions to go inside your purse was to look for your address or anything which can help me to send this thing to you. Nothing else, but I found some naughty stuff as well.
Oh, God.
Don't need to feel any embarrassment. Honestly, I like those people who take extra care, lol." And in parentheses it says, "That's condoms for anyone who didn't get it."
Okay, never mind. I thought it was something else. I thought he found like a dildo or something.
That's what I was thinking too, but it wasn't that bad.
There's nothing wrong with having condoms. Come on.
And he goes on to say, "Kindly check all your belongings, and if possible, do let me know via email once you've received it all." And he put his email as funny.stud@hotmail.com. So
why?
So far, so good. He's got her heart right on the strings. He's pulling them, you know. He's
giving a little tease.
Yeah. He's got her. He's got her so far. So the next thing in the article is the actual picture of the note, but the article does continue. Right. He went on to promise he hadn't taken anything out of the purse, and it's exactly how he found it. Obviously, being accused of stealing something would have ruined his chances of a date.
Oh, yeah.
Now it says, here's where it gets a bit weirder. If it already wasn't weird enough, it gets even weirder. "Just a piece of advice, kindly look after yourself and all your belongings when you go out or allow someone else." This is weird English. "When you go out or allow someone else, because you are one of the beautiful person I ever seen." I am sure in real you are more beautiful as compared to your picture." See, like, this is just weird English. Like, I don't know if he speaks English or writes English well, but
I wonder if it's like considered creepy just because the English is kind of broken.
Yeah. The other thing is, I assume the article isn't written this badly. I assume it is English. You know what I mean? But man, if they wrote this article with like all these missing words, I'm just like
the translator completely fucked it up.
I'm having such a hard time trying to read it because I'm like, that doesn't make sense in my head.
Like you're already trying to correct it.
Yeah, you're like, hold on.
Yeah.
So it goes on. "I wish if I can take you out sometime and spend time, but I am sure you will definitely have someone in your life who is taking care of you very well. Otherwise, allow me, LOL. Happy face."
Okay.
"Allow me to take care of you, please."
Okay.
It goes on. "Have a good weekend. Please do not hesitate to contact me should you require anything, or if you think I would be able to do anything for you." Do anything for you? "Enjoy every single moment of your life and enjoy as much as you can because you never know what is going to happen next." Another smiley face. He then signed the letter, "Your secret friend or admirer, LOL," and included a polite instruction, "Email friend." And then in parentheses, "if you don't mind." Haley says she didn't hear from the funny stud again. It's probably for the best.
Well, okay. Is that the end of the article?
That's the end of the article.
Okay, so at least she didn't hear from him again.
Right.
Which I feel like it's not... Okay. Given the English in there,
yeah,
I feel like that's what made it kind of creepy.
Mm-hmm.
It's just because the English is broken.
Yeah.
I didn't see how that was insanely creepy. I didn't find it that bad.
It wasn't like over the top bad. It
Yeah.
was still creepy though.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
The fact that it took 6 weeks.
6 weeks, and like the way he's like talking, like, you know, maybe if there isn't someone in your life, maybe I could take care of you. Like all this stuff, and he's like
kind of hinting at it.
How beautiful she is.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, but also it kind of goes to the point where it's like, if like he was attractive, would that have made it creepy?
No, attractive people can do anything they want, Javi. You know this.
I don't know that. I'm ugly as fuck. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the people we see out there doing
That's a
whatever they
good
want.
point, fuckers.
Yeah.
But no, like,
What
I
if
feel
he like was attractive, like came up and was like, I found purse for you, and you attractive, now go date me.
please be inware of where you leave possessions.
Please be in where.
But like, I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things where if he's not, like, say he's like disgustingly ugly,
Right.
or something, then
Right.
it would be creepy.
Right.
On the other side, if he says that same thing, but he's got like an accent and he's trying to speak English, but he doesn't do it well.
Right.
But he's an attractive guy. Is it creepy?
Right.
I feel like it's one of those like double standard things.
Again, yeah.
But-
if you're attractive, nothing's creepy. But
Yeah.
since this is all like anonymous, you don't even know about the guy.
Yeah, you don't know what he looks like.
Taking out all of it, it's just creepy
Yeah.
in general.
I think
you
also
know?
the fact that it's a dude, that's like
Well,
automatically creepy.
If a girl sent back your wallet and she was like, I can take care of you, you're so handsome, I'd still find that creepy. It's like, I don't know.
Oh no,
you.
I would definitely find it creepy.
Yeah.
But but like, if given that it's a purse, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if like a woman sent it, but it still was like the same message? Like, would that be
You're
creepy
so
too?
beautiful, I could take care of you.
Yeah.
It'd still be creepy.
That'd still be creepy, right?
Whenever you get
But
hit on and it's like it comes out of nowhere and it's done in such a like odd way, like
Yeah.
we know, like we've
Yeah,
hit on women in our days, and we know women that hit on men.
Right.
There's a certain etiquette and a certain way you have to go about it, or else it's creepy. You know what I mean?
There's a fine line between being charming and being creepy.
It's a very fine
It's
line.
like it's like dental floss.
Yeah.
That's how fucking thin that line is.
Yeah.
But I wonder if like, because there's also some guys that are like foreign, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where they don't speak that well of English or anything, but I wonder if like I'm sure his intentions were good.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure he didn't have
6 weeks is a long time, but
yes, but I'm sure like he had like good intentions with this.
right.
And sometimes like different cultures, they'll express their feelings in different ways.
Right.
So I wonder if like this was just taken out of context from like based on depending on where he is.
Yeah, for sure. It
So-
definitely could.
But I mean, given that she doesn't know this person,
Yeah.
where he's from, what culture he is, it's
Right.
I get it that it's creepy.
Yeah.
I'd be creeped out too, especially with that fucking email. Was it funny.stud@hotmail.com?
Yeah.
Bro. Like, come
You
on,
know he
man.
had to have made that email just for this note too. You know what I mean? That's not his normal email.
Maybe that's what took him 6 weeks.
Yeah.
He was trying to find like the best email address
Just
he
thinking
could.
about it. Shit.
It's like, God, how do
How
I
do
get
I sound funny and good looking?
and charming at the same time?
Oh gosh.
Because I want her to know that I have a good sense of humor. I'm charming, but I'm also good looking.
Right.
What could possibly get all that together in this email address that I'm about to send her?
And then I can convince her I didn't steal any of her condoms.
Funny.stud. Fucking
Boom.
got it.
Boom.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. All right.
Immediate date.
Let me draft this note.
How long do you think he spent writing up that email too?
It's a long email. There's
Yeah.
like a lot to it.
You think this is why it took him 6 weeks?
Yeah, he was thinking of good things to write in.
He was trying to like maybe he drafted this email over the 6 weeks.
It took him 2 weeks, and he was like, "Have a good weekend."
I've done it. I'm polite.
I've asked her how she is.
I got my point across.
I let her know she's beautiful.
I gave her compliments.
Yeah,
And I returned her belongings.
including condoms.
Exactly.
Right.
So how can I not win this woman over?
How can I not be inside her next weekend? You know what I mean?
Seriously.
Like I'm charmed just thinking about it.
Little did she know, I planted those condoms in her purse.
She didn't know that she didn't have condoms in there. Wait, did I have condoms in my purse?
Yeah, he fucking played her, man.
Oh, it's all psychological, man.
Yeah, he played those mind games.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm glad that you brought around protection with you just in case. And
Yeah.
maybe he just said it and he just planted those condoms in there.
Some Magnum condoms.
Kind of like that's all he put in was magnums. And she was probably like, I guess maybe I did put those condoms in my purse,
I
I'm
do
gonna
have
fuck
sex
this
with
guy right now.
I do have sex with giant cocked men.
That's very true. 3,000-pound cocks coming my way.
Yeah. In
You
London.
you got to be ready for
Yeah,
him.
you gotta be ready.
You got to be ready for Big Ben. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, but yeah, no, that is creepy though.
It's a little creepy.
Yeah,
I
especially
think.
that it took 6 weeks. There's
Oh, yeah.
no way, especially if the wallet's in there.
Yeah.
There's no way it could have taken 6 weeks. And like, where did it say where it was mailed from? Like that it would take that long? Because I feel like she's in London, and then it's from a certain train station, right?
Yeah, she's in London. He said he found it at the Liverpool station. So 6 weeks, it wouldn't take that long.
I don't think it would take 6 weeks for it to ship, like, especially if it's within London.
Yeah. Well, London and Liverpool aren't necessarily like
right, but
right
I mean,
next to each other. But
yeah, but I mean, if she was in that area anyway, there's no way it could have taken that long.
No.
You know, like, unless it took that long to find the actual purse, maybe it was in some sort of like closed off area or something.
I don't know anything about the London mailing system. Maybe it does take a while for process. I don't know.
I have no clue.
No clue. But it does seem very long. And the article explicitly points it out too. Like that seems like a long time.
Yeah. Because she was drunk, and I don't know if she was on the train and she left it on the train and people just left it there for a while until that guy just happened to pick it up.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know. But like that's still an obscene amount of time to get it back.
Yeah.
But I can definitely see why this is creepy. But
tip for you, funnystud@hotmail.com. Keep it short. Keep it simple. Just say, hey,
short and sweet,
purse.
man.
You know, found your purse. Maybe we can go get a cup of coffee sometime, discuss how I found it or whatever. You know, some short, you know, don't. Yeah. The longer it gets, the creepier it gets, you know.
I feel like even like that short version would be creepy. Because like, why do you want to meet that guy?
It's hard to be not creepy in this situation. You know
maybe, I don't know. Would it be creepier if he sent a picture of himself?
Just like thumbs up. Like,
with the purse? Like,
with the purse.
I found it. Would that be creepy though?
I don't know.
If he
a little bit. I think it's just creepy in general. Like this is just
like a headshot. He's like,
yeah.
I don't know. Would that be creepy if he like revealed who he is? But then again, you don't know whose picture that is. He probably could just pull it from like one of his friends' Facebooks or something and put it as himself.
How did he know where to? Well, I guess he got the address from inside her purse. I guess.
Yeah, the address would have had to have come from the wallet.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Because because he shipped it with like it was like a handwritten note or something, right? Yeah. So
it was typed out, but yeah.
Oh, okay, so he probably printed it out and then just sent it to her via mail.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if maybe he was so cheap that he couldn't afford like good shipping. That's why it took 6 weeks.
Maybe.
I don't know, man. That's fucking weird though.
Yeah, man.
What are your final thoughts on this guy?
I respect your game, man. You gotta go out there. You gotta, you know, you don't catch a fish if you don't cast a line. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go out there.
Oh yeah.
Hit as many places as you can. You know what I mean?
Sometimes Tinder doesn't work.
Find this wallet. Find this purse. Optimal opportunity at love. You know?
Yeah.
Look inside. What? Hello, she's beautiful.
What? Hello.
she's beautiful. I can't pass up this opportunity. Let me compose a letter.
You never know, man. Fate works in weird ways.
It does, man. Like the situation is creepy. I don't know if there's a way that you could go about this and try to meet this young lady without it being creepy. Yeah. But I guess he tried, you know? It's not like it hurt her in any way. She got her purse back. She can just say, hey, no thank you.
She never heard from him.
Yeah, so good for you, man. Good for you for doing the right thing, too, and actually just sending it back as well. Even if it was a little creepy with the note, good on you for sending the purse back.
Yeah, good on you for sending it back with all of her stuff in it. Mm-hmm. You didn't take any of the money, I'm assuming. You know, or any of her card numbers or anything like that.
She said that she didn't find anything missing or something like that.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Given that it was 6 weeks, she probably canceled those cards anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, good on you, man. But I don't know if he's like old fashioned or whatever, because I feel like only a few years ago, this would have been, I guess, considered romantic.
You think so?
I don't know, man.
This just seems like a creepy situation.
Well, I feel like it's creepy now.
The way that I find it not to be creepy is if you like catch them like right away, like, oh, you dropped your purse, and you like run up and you're like,
yeah,
hi, I'm Kyle, you know, and like then it's like, oh, he's so handsome and charming.
Well, what if it was
let me suck his dick, right?
What if it's an ugly dude that did that then in person?
Well, that's just the thing. You know, I mean, the double standard of attractiveness. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's like, the thing is that I don't know how, like, some people might see it as, I don't know, a romantic gesture. Mm-hmm. Some people might find it creepy. Mm-hmm. But I just want to know if like I'm thinking of like in his mindset. I don't think he thought this was creepy to do.
No.
He probably just thought it was like the old fashioned way of
he thinks he's funny stud.
Exactly. I don't know. Maybe he thinks it's like an old fashioned way of meeting someone that could possibly be a future wife or something.
Maybe.
You know?
That's the old fashioned way. God, man,
yeah,
why
like-
don't women lose their purses more so I can find love?
I mean, the fact that he contacted her that way and sent
Yeah.
the fucking.
I mean, how else
purse
was he going to
back.
contact her? I guess he didn't have her phone number or anything. So
No,
he
he had to send
her
it via
something.
mail.
He
But
could have done it even creepier and just sent the letter like, I have your purse.
like he's holding it hostage,
You must go on date with me.
right? But yeah, my final thoughts is good. Good for you for sending it back.
Yeah.
With everything in it. The letter, I'm sure, had good intentions. But
Oh, yeah.
I feel like just the way it was worded was probably really creepy. Probably not the best idea to put your email address in there.
Well, that's not his real email, dude. Come on.
No. But I mean, the fact that you put that email,
Yeah.
you could have at least put like a professional one, you know?
You can't have your name in there. Can't have her figuring out who you really are.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that just defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
Mystery is
Anonymous
sexy.
sex.
Tinder. But yeah, that was really interesting one, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and take a quick break, and then we'll get into the last article of the day. All right, guys. So, Cody, before I get into my last headline here, we just took a look at that letter that guy sent.
The actual letter.
The actual printed out letter. Like, I didn't see it while we were talking about it up
Yeah.
until, like, the break. And I looked at it, and we noticed that in giant letters at the top, it says, "To whom it may concern."
And then directly under it says, "Dear Miss Haley."
It's like, you know who the fuck it is.
But to whom it may concern.
And, like, each sentence that he wrote, it's in, like, bullet point form. So it looks like a list.
Yeah, each
It's like he
sentence is like
listed
its
his-
own paragraph.
It's like he listed his thoughts, and then he was like, fuck it, that's good enough. I'll send that out.
You'll be able to see the picture in the article when you take a look at it. And the note itself is even creepier the way it's formatted. And then the actual contents of it make it creepy. So it's like a double creepiness in
It's
there.
just so funny because each sentence is like a bullet. Like he organized his thoughts in this letter, and then he just sent it out, like his draft that he sent out.
It was like
and
you
the,
were
s- and the smiley faces that he sent are like the old school, like Microsoft Word smiley faces.
It's like you said earlier, like he just had like thoughts like each couple days, like, oh, I need to write this down. And then,
This is what I want to tell her.
3 days later, the next sentence, he's like,
He forgot to delete the "to whom it may concern" when he found out her name. He just sent out this rough draft by accident.
the to whom it may concern is like 48 font. It's like humongous.
It's like he left the "to whom it may concern" as a header.
Like he's like, I don't know, maybe she's passed on, and if it isn't Miss Haley, to whom it may concern.
But you had her ID. It says her age.
Thank you, funny stud. I loved it. I
Oh
loved the note.
man, no, you know what? I think you are a funny stuff. You creepy piece of shit.
I like him.
All right, so here's my last headline.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, I can't believe you bought that, man. What am I gonna do with these used titties?
I don't remember where I saw this, but I once saw, those like hand exerciser balls?
The stress balls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I once saw, like, it was on some TV show. They like, why don't we get like fake boobs to do that with? Like, because then we
I
get
think I know what you're talking about. I don't
'cause
know
then we
what
get
show.
to feel titties, and we get to get the stress out. You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, he's not wrong. I mean,
So is that what this is about?
squeezing titties is a stress reliever.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not what this article is about, though.
Shit.
But I like your thinking.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm down.
Yeah. Let's make a new article.
Oh, man. So the headline is, this is from mirror.uk again.
Mm-hmm.
So the headline says, "Mom tries to sell used breast implants on eBay after going up a cup size." I don't need these anymore. I went up. So here you go. You can have my used titty implants. Just why?
I want to know more. I already have questions, but I want you to dive into the article because
Yeah.
it might answer them.
The article's not that long.
Okay.
So it says, a woman is selling used breast implants on eBay after boosting her cup size. User cat_12345
Legal name.
wants 200 pounds for the 11-month-old Motiva implants and has so far had 8 inquiries.
I like that they give the tits age The 11th month-old tits. They're almost a year. They'll be in school before long.
Oh, how old are your tits? 11 months. Oh my God. So it says, Kat from Rowley Regis West Mids said they're in excellent condition and she is offloading them after changing my implants for a different size. She added, gives you that beautiful cleavage. But Antonia Mariconda of the Safety and Beauty campaign said, once an implant has been taken out, it is called an explant and considered medical waste. No shit.
How did she come to keep these? Was the doctor just like, hey, go ahead?
I don't know. I feel like they can keep them. I mean,
It's medical waste, though. Like, why would you even want, like...
I don't know.
If it's considered as medical waste...
I don't know. Maybe she asked for them and the doctor gave it to her, but shouldn't have.
Yeah.
I don't know. No surgeon worth his reputation would take used implants and put them into another human. I doubt the seller means to dupe anyone. She's probably not aware of the implications. That's the end of the article.
I could see where she's like, maybe I make some money back here. I just paid for new boobs. Pay off my old boobs, But...
I don't know. Is there a trade-in program for breast implants?
There apparently isn't. So what I want to know is, like, in my head, what I see as far as, like, her boobs go now is, like, there's, like, a cut right under the armpit on both sides.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's like a flap that opens and you can just, like, shove the new stuff in and pull the old stuff out. It's like a little, it's like a pocket. It's a sideways boob pocket. She should put new implants in, took the old ones out. I was like, oh, we got these.
It's like switching out computer parts.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Here.
she just basically did a RAM upgrade on her tits.
Yeah.
So she's like, I don't
Who
need
needs some new RAM?
I don't need these RAM sticks anymore. You want them? Like,
Yeah.
Oh man. Side note: I feel like that's what they should call dildos. RAM sticks.
RAM sticks.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a brand.
Probably.
The RAM stick.
But like, that's ridiculous. Like,
Hey, how else am I
going
gonna
to
get that good cleavage, Javy?
But they're not car parts. You can't just take them out and like give them to someone else to put in their car. You know what I mean?
I mean, in theory.
Car being tits.
Yeah. In theory, if she doesn't think about the weird medical stuff of it, I mean,
Yeah,
they're gonna go unused, I guess. So
Yeah.
she's like, here, you don't have to pay for implants. Just have the doctor put them in.
It kind of gave it like kind of hinted towards like she's probably just ignorant of the fact that you can't reuse breast implants.
Yeah.
I figured that would be common sense to someone, but I mean, she probably just didn't know.
Yeah.
But also, how does she still have them?
That's the
Like
thing.
you mentioned before. Like, how does she
I guess
still
you
have
can
them?
ask for them.
I mean, but
The
like,
doctor's probably like, I don't know why she'd want them here.
it's like, I mean, we're just gonna throw them away. You sure you want to keep them? Like,
I like to think that like once they put the new boobs in, you have to watch the death of your old boobs. The doctor just comes in with a knife. He's like, yeah, just like
pops
stabs
them.
it. And she's like, ah!
oh my god. But like, that's what I want to know. Is like, how are you even allowed to take them home if they're considered medical
Trophy?
waste? Oh, is she gonna hang them on the mantle?
Yeah.
Like deer antlers.
Yeah.
But like her titties.
That's a 4-point tit, right? If I ever seen one.
Shot them myself.
You look at those, they had some good cleavage on.
You know? Or maybe she like puts them in like a jellyfish aquarium.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know how you can buy those things now.
She like glues like sort of like stingers on them. They're jellyfish. Look, and they're just like just like at the bottom, not doing anything.
She backlights them so it's like blue. She puts like blue LEDs around the tube.
They're sleeping. They're just always at the bottom of the tank, just sitting there. Actually, I don't know. Would they float? They'd float, right?
I don't know. Well, I mean, it's like
Floats,
a bag.
Yeah.
I feel like it would float.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would a silicone like breast implant float in water?
I think so.
Would it?
I may have seen a while ago, like a TV show or something like that, with a girl with like fake breasts, and they're always like in the water, like up near her like chin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They just naturally float
Yeah.
up. I don't know. Maybe.
And she's just like pushing them down.
Well, in that case, her jellyfish idea would work.
Yeah, there you go.
It would float. She just puts like.
That's what she should do now: is sell them as jellyfish instead of breast implants.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's a popular thing now. People are buying jellyfish as pets. They put them in like those weird tubes and shit, and they've got like blue LEDs in the bottom, so it like makes the jellyfish glow or whatever.
Totally.
She probably could scam someone on eBay and say they're jellyfish.
Well, how many suitors did she already have for the her tits?
It said like 8.
8?
Yeah, apparently she had like 8 bids on eBay, man.
Now you have to find a black market doctor that will put these tits inside you, and boom, you
I don't
probably
know,
save a couple bucks. Probably very highly illegal.
I want to know if like they took him away from her though.
Wait, did the police get involved in this at all, or
It
was
didn't
this just
say.
in the article?
Yeah, no, she's they didn't say anything about taking him away from her. I wonder if they're still on eBay.
Yeah, this is one of those articles where I'm like, how did you find this? Were you yourself searching for silicone tits on eBay, and you're like,
And they
hold
like
on a
turned her
tick.
in?
Let me contact her. Let me get a report. Let me get a quote. Good cleavage, she says.
It's only 200 pounds.
Just buy my tits.
I lowered the price already. Yeah, I want to know who stumbled across those on eBay.
Yeah.
Like, what were you looking for?
And they contacted the Mirror. I've got a perfect story for you.
But like, what were you searching for in the first place on eBay that showed up in like related items to your search? You know, were you searching for like beach balls?
And that's what comes up.
Or stress balls?
Yeah.
You know, or were you searching for like beanbag chairs and those just happened to come up?
Who knows?
You know, or maybe something like an accessory to cover up your cleavage.
Yeah. Or
And
maybe
then-
some sort of like lotion for your new giant tits, you know?
Yeah. Or maybe like a bra.
Yeah.
And then that showed up.
Brawl for fake tits.
Breast implants. 200 pounds. Take it or leave it.
When you say 200
As
pounds,
is.
I always think they like weigh 200 pounds. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're 100 pounds each.
Jesus.
Damn.
Some giant tits.
She got like triple G's and shit.
They give you great cleavage, though.
That's very true. 100 pounds each, though.
Woo.
That'll
Put that shit in your body, old back problems.
Yeah, that'll do a number on your spine. These breast implants come with great cleavage and spina bifida.
Spinal bifida.
It's one of the bifidas.
It's one of the bifida. You knew exactly the joke I was going to make.
Yep, I knew where that was going. Oh, man. So, final thoughts on this lady's used breast implants?
My final thoughts are, is more of a question. Do you know any doctors that would put these tits inside my body?
Not personally, but I can
want
ask
good
around.
cleavage, Hav.
I can ask around.
It's only 200 pounds. This is a deal.
It's a steal, man.
No,
You can't pass that up.
real final thoughts. I appreciate you trying to maybe, resell this, try and make a buck and, maybe give someone else, boobs more affordable. You know what I mean? Not a good idea though. Probably not going to be able to be used. Probably might want to take this posting down.
Probably a good idea. But also, I mean, I get that even the breast implants are cheap, but wouldn't the procedure cost even more to put those in?
Well, I think you pay for both anyways. So you're
Right.
probably getting a deal on the implants.
Yeah, maybe.
So you're saving a little bit of money, I assume.
Yeah. Also, don't buy them for one, and also just don't get breast implants, man. Dudes don't like them.
What are you talking about? I love them. Triple G's? Bah, bah.
Well, I mean, you'd probably like them if you put them on yourself.
You're damn right I would.
Who needs a chick? I can put it on my own. Is that the noise you make when you squeeze them?
Squeak, squeak.
What the fuck,
I
man?
want to put the squeaky toys in them. Squeak.
I would put an air horn in mine. Oh, man. Yeah, personally, I don't like fake boobs.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Those things are too stiff.
yeah. It's like, doesn't move.
Yeah, it's like, I want to like squeeze natural ones. I don't want to like try and squeeze like two fucking cantaloupes.
I want that to be a quote under a picture of you. Like you're running for president. I want to squeeze natural ones.
Hey, man, given our current president now, I could probably pull it off.
You probably win. It'd be a close race.
That's very true. But yeah, like, in all seriousness, no.
That does sound like a Bill Clinton quote. I want to squeeze natural ones.
I want to squeeze some natural ones.
Oh, boy.
But no, in all seriousness, though, like, one, I don't like fake boobs on anybody. I don't care who you are. But also, don't sell your used fucking implants. Like, that came out of you. You don't know what the hell is still on there. I don't know if I don't
should
care.
clean them up.
Yeah, get some dial on there.
Yeah.
Be all right. So breeze them.
Just
like-
sprayed some like Axe body spray. Like, all right, they're good to go.
Hey, I sprayed Axe on them and I Lysoled them twice.
They're fine.
But yeah, no, that's gross because it came out of you and like, again, that's definitely medical waste. You should get rid of them. For sure.
Organs come out of you, Javi, and we share those.
Oh yeah, you got a point.
Fuck yeah. I just sold these tits.
I am both an organ and breast implant donor.
That's right.
It says so on my license, officer. You think that's considered being an organ donor?
No, it's not an organ.
Oh yeah.
It's silicone. Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, I want to know if they took him away from her, or if that posting is still up, or what.
I mean, it doesn't sound like the police have gotten involved at all. I mean,
No, it doesn't.
I
sound
guess
like
they
it.
are her property if the doctor gave them to her.
Yeah, but I'm
Technically-
surprised like the doctor gave them to her to begin with.
I
You would think
guess-
that given that it's considered medical waste, that the doctor would throw those out.
Right. I guess technically she can sell them, but whoever the dupe is that sells them isn't going to be able to get them put in their body by a notable
Yeah,
professional.
Well, I guess like
you
that's
know?
something that you can keep, but they just won't put it in you because it's been in somebody already.
Yeah.
So, I mean, whoever buys them is a fucking moron.
Yeah.
Out of the 8 people that have placed bids on them, I guess. Oh man, so thank you guys so much for listening to us babble about giant cocks and fake tits.
It's a good episode.
Oh yeah,
Doesn't get better than that.
no, absolutely not.
We finally hit the peak. We're going to be going downhill ever
Oh yeah, that's it. It's game over for us
Yeah.
now. But thank you guys so much for listening. If you guys have any updates or any articles you want to send us, feel free to email us at somethingstrangepodcast@gmail.com, all one word. You can also hit us up on Twitter. We have a Twitter. It's @strange_pod. I'll put all that in the description of the episode here. And feel free to leave us any reviews on iTunes and Google Play because we're on there. Any feedback is much appreciated. Anything to help us out, improve our podcast would be great. So, Cody, you got anything to say before we wrap up?
No, this has been it's been one of my favorites. I love a good
Yeah, I think this has been my favorite so far.
I love a good cock and tit talk, you know? So
I mean, you got to have one every now and
yeah,
then. Right?
and this was ours, you know what I mean? And it was a great episode, and thank you for having me.
Yeah, anytime, co-host.
Yep.
Stupid bitch.
Can't wait till you have me on again.
Oh yeah, next week.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, let's not
I don't know. You're a busy man.
let's not put it in stone. I got some giant tits I got to put in my body.
That's true. I mean, I was supposed to steal a giant cock tomorrow, so I
Yeah,
don't know. We'll
you
see.
might be in custody after tomorrow.
That's a good point. Well, thank you guys so much again for listening. We'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Bang bang.